Hey everyone, welcome to another video of Citizen Prep, where we prep you for your US Citizenship test. This one's going to be a fun video where we actually use sort of a Jeopardy style answer, and then you give us the question format. So one way to really cement the information in your brain is to think backwards. You got to know this stuff backwards and forwards so that when you're in the test and you have that anxiety, you know it like the back of your hand. So in this one, we're going to give you the answer to the question, and then you have to give us the question or what the question pertains to. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here and get this rolling. All righty. So we have New Hampshire of a bunch of states: New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. What do these have to do with? They were the 13 original states. You just have to remember 3. Again, quick tip. Remember the news, N-E-W, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey. Or if you want, you can remember the Carolinas. So there's one north and one south. Remember North, South Carolina, and one of the news. Moving right along. What is April 15th? What is April 15th? April 15th is when you're broke, because that's tax day in the U.S. That's the last day you can file your federal income tax forms. April 15th. 18 plus or 18 years or older. What does this have to do with? How old you have to be to vote for president. 18 plus. All right. Freedom of expression, speech, assembly, petition the government, of religion, and right to bear arms. Now this is a bit tricky because these are blended. It is what are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States, not just citizens. Expression, speech, assembly, petition the government, religion, bear arms. You should memorize all of those. Alrighty. Serve on a jury, vote in a federal election. What would those have to do with? And that is one responsibility that everyone that is a citizen of the United States has. Serve on a jury, vote in a federal election. If you're just living here, you can't vote in a federal election. If you're just living here, not a citizen, you can't serve on a jury. All right, Democratic and Republican. Democratic and Republican. And the question would be, what are 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican, the donkey and the elephant. All right, to print money, to declare war, to create an army, or to make treaties. What are these powers referencing? And that would be powers that belong to the federal government, not the state level or local governments. Print money, declare war, create an army, make treaties. All right, what are all these secretaries, the attorney general and vice president? What do they do? What is their shared group? And that would be cabinet level positions. You'll be asked to provide 2. I would just remember vice president, and you're educating yourself about the U.S. So just remember Secretary of Education. Secretary of Education, Vice President, you'll get the answer right. Advises the President. What answer is this a question to? And that is, what does the President's Cabinet do? So all these people, they advise the President. All right, who is this lady? If you're watching this in May 2021, when this video is being filmed, it is the current Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris. This guy, if you watch TV or keep up with the news, you will know that as of this filming, he is the President of the United States. If you're watching this video much later or something's changed, go to whitehouse.gov to figure out who the current sitting Vice President and President are. Also figure out who your local governor is. Checks and balances and separation of powers. What do these do? And why should you know this answer? Because it answers the question of what stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances, separation of powers. Congress, the president, the courts, or executive, legislative, judicial. What are these? Branches of the government. You'll just need to name one. Easiest one to remember is the president. All right, these are all acceptable answers to another question. Everyone must follow the law. What's another thing the laws do? It makes, what is the rule of law? So the rule of law is everyone must follow the law. Even the leaders must obey the law. Government must obey the law. No one is above the law. I like to just say everyone must follow the law. Capitalist economy. That would be the economic system of the United States. Capitalist economy is the economic system. You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is this the answer to? You're free to do what you want. Your freedom of religion. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. What are these three answers pertaining to? That'd be the Declaration of Independence. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? You just got to know life and liberty. All right, what do these do? Announce our independence. What document announced our independence? And that would be the Declaration of Independence. The question is in the answer. Announced our independence or declared our independence. It's a Declaration of Independence, so it declared independence. Easy. 27, what is this number? 27, a lot of people that are born in the U.S. don't even get this answer correct. It's a number of amendments in the Constitution. 27, just remember that one. Speech, religion, assembly, press, or petition the government. You've heard of freedom of speech. And that has to do with the First Amendment. You just have to know one right. So just know speech, freedom of speech. The Bill of Rights. What do we call the Bill of Rights? And that would be the first 10 amendments of the Constitution. All right. What is this an answer to? A change or an addition to the Constitution. You just saw this in the last question. It's an amendment. To amend something is to make right or to change. So that would be a change to the Constitution. Where do you see we the people? That'd be the first three words of the Constitution. We the people. What sets up the government, defines the government, protects basic rights of Americans? Is it the president? No. Is it the Congress? No. Looking for a document. That'd be the Constitution. Well, went a little bit ahead. So the Constitution, that's the supreme law of the land. So let us know how you did on this one in the comments. If this format was helpful. Again, if you struggled with a lot of these, I would advise everyone to go to citizenprep.com to get our study guide. We provide executive summaries for each of these topics, different ways of remembering the answers, as well as podcast and YouTube video links in each one of the slides so that you're able to not only memorize the content, but actually learn it and cement it in your brain. So again, citizenprep.com, that link is down in the description. Please, please, please give us a subscribe if you like this content so you can get notified of our newest videos. Thanks and good luck with your studying.